So I'm pretty much not the only one who's still thinking about when or even if KDA is making a comeback. So I've made a short list to point out some things that could mean that KDA is coming back this year or is making a comeback this year, but it's not 100% sure. I do not work at Riot or anything like that. It's just a few small things that got my attention. Let's start already with almost with the first point. Um, the last time something from KDA came was not last year, 3 years ago, 2020 in October. So now, yes, in October of 2020, this was the album All Out with the songs More, Villain, The Baddest, Drum Go Dumb, and I'll Show You Twice. I hope I didn't forget anything because I have not written the song names down. Yes. Before that, it was 2018 where KDA released the first ever song Pop Stars, and it was a blast. It still has, till to this day, Pop Stars has more views than the entire All Out album combined with all songs on YouTube. So KDA was from the start was a big thing, and it would be, let's say, not very smart of Riot to just let this pass, because on every Riot post, which includes a bit of music on Instagram, I see people saying when will KDA make a comeback and all the things, all those. So, second, let's assume that KDA will make a comeback this year. Riot will probably, as always, make skins for that. First, because it's been 3 years, and second, because they can make money with that, and we all will buy those things, those skins. I know we all will. So, let's assume that KDA will make a comeback in October. Why? I will explain shortly. So let's assume they make a comeback in October. If they make only those skins in October for all KDA members, I'm including Seraphine here for this reason, but I'm gonna put her in transparent brackets, because I'm not entirely sure if Seraphine will be a big role, but of course Akali, Ahri, Kai'Sa and Evelynn will be a big role, or will be a big thing. So if they all would receive skins in October, it would be just fine. But Akali will receive a Worlds skin this year, or an esports skin, because of DRX Zeka, DRX won Worlds last year, and Zeka wanted to give Akali a Worlds skin. So let's assume that the schedule of last year is this year exactly the same. The esports skins of EDG last year were released on the 11th of May 2022. So to October, from May to October, it's 5 months. 5 months is a lot of time, but doesn't have to be that much. For example, Senna received 2 skins last year. Lunar Eclipse at the end of April, and her Bewitching skin at the middle of October. Those were 6 months. But when you look at Xayah from last year, she received on the 16th of February last year, she received her Prestige Brave Phoenix skin and her Arcana skin just 2 months later on the 13th of April 2022. So it doesn't, it's a prestige skin. Prestige skins are always different things, but let's say actually 5 months, or we are, because Akali, Ahri, Kai'Sa and Evelynn are popular characters, let's say even June, but that's really the last date. That means if one of them should get a skin after June, which is, as I said, I mean, 4 months is not really a lot of time when you think that about 1 or 1.5 skin events are in 1 month. It's not that much, but let's just use June. If any one of them really receives a skin after June, it's pretty much to say that either KDA won't make a comeback this year, or that they won't receive a skin with if a comeback is being made. That was my biggest point, by the way. That was not my plan. But let's come to the last point, which I also assumed October for the skins. Because World Finals this year will be held in South Korea again. I mean, 2020 was not held in South Korea, it was held in China. But, I mean, come on, what is South Korea known for? For K-pop. So, it would make just sense, and it would be awesome if in the country of K-pop, the opening of the world ceremony would make a popular K-pop band. I mean, come on, everyone is kidding. Yes, but that's a little weird. We'll see each other in the next video. Till then, see ya.